Thank you for staying with us. Former President of Nigeria, Goodluck Jonathan, has expressed concern over the lingering feud in the Rivers State between State Governor Siminalayi Fubara and the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike. The former president made this call while kicking off the construction of the 222.1 billion naira Trans-Calabari Road in the state. Mr. Jonathan called for a truce in the state political crisis while urging both parties to work together towards the prosperity of the state. He observed that the political tension in the state was too much and said the crisis would not help develop the state.
Leaders must know that nobody takes 100%. You must learn. So our own political actors must work together if you love the Rivers people. You must work together if you love the Rivers people. And I join the leaders of Rivers State and the well-meaning Nigerians that have been calling for truce. They have been calling for ceasefire to also re-emphasize that there is a need for ceasefire. Outgoing governors and incoming governors must know that they work together for the collective interests of the citizens of the state. And that is critical because you must work together. In this case of Rivers State, Honorable Minister Nyesom Wike and Governor Sim Fubara must work together for developing the land and the people of Rivers State.
Former President Goodluck Jonathan speaking there. Well, joining us via Zoom is columnist Sam Omashe. Sam, good morning. It's good to have you join us.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Good morning, Veronica.
All right. Also joining us via Zoom from Port Harcourt is National Legal Advisor of the Committee for Defense of Human Rights. Thank you so much for joining us on the program as well. All right, let me begin with you, Sam. The former president, Goodluck Jonathan, is calling for a ceasefire between Siminalayi Fubara and his predecessor, talking about Nyesom Wike. And he has said it's a must that for them to work together if the state must move forward. Let's get your perception of what he has said.
It's significant that Sim Fubara actually invited the former president, Goodluck Jonathan, to the place. You know, Sim Fubara is trying to be like his former boss, Nyesom Wike, where he uses either the flag off or the commissioning of a project or the launching of a project as a platform for political jabbering. But what we saw that just a few days ago when he invited former governor of Bayelsa State, Dixon, when he was launching a road in the Calabari area. And it turned out to be a code for whipping up ethnic animals in the states, because they started talking about jaw and you know, with all the reverberations of the upland and wetland, you know, emotions in the state. He was doing that. It was kind of, you know, they say that imitation is a kind of flattery. You know, he was imitating his boss at the center, but he used it to whip up, you know, ethnic sentiment. So it is significant that it brought another Ijoman there, which is Goodluck Jonathan. And Goodluck Jonathan didn't follow that pattern. What he did was try to mollify the waters, to say that, look, this is the time for peace and not the time for war. This is the time to understand that in spite of all the rage and all the storms and all the rhetoric and all the innuendos and all the underground sewers of anger and malice that the people who are important in this matter are the Ijaw people, and they are the Ekwere people, they are the Ogoni people, they are all the people of Rivers, all the people who do not belong to that state, who live and work in that state, and that they belong to a Federal Republic of Nigeria. It should be a Federal Republic of peace and not a Federal Republic of discord. So that is the kind of thing that Jonathan was talking about. I said both sides have to sit down and decide whether they want peace or they want war, and that it is better to, as Winston Churchill said, it's better to judge than to war. And if you speak, it's better than if you plead.
But
so that is the important thing.
But Sam, it's seemingly difficult getting both sides to sit down and judge as it is. Recall that the president had waded in the matter at some point, and everyone thought that all was well as it is. We also saw the elders of the state even step in at some point, but that seemingly isn't working out.
It looks like there are no elders in Rivers. Is that one of the tragedies? One of the tragedies of this crisis is that there are no elders in Rivers. Because if there are elders, there will be peace. Because they are just elders by name, elders who are coming out to say, Fubara, you are the leader of this state. When you come to make statement like that, you are digging in a partisan and unelderly way. There's any word like that. You need to act, you need to bring together people. When there is crisis, and if the older people are not able to bring the situation to peace, then there are no elders. They are just masquerading as elders.
What could they have done?
That's what...
We saw a letter from elder statesman Edwin Clark making a statement with regards to this issue. What more could they have done from perhaps...
Edwin Clark has not acted as though he's neutral. I mean, you need somebody who will act as neutral. I will bring them. But you have people who are actually dog whistling, who are saying, go after him, go after him. You know, that's the kind of thing that we don't want. When Dixon was there, he was saying the same thing. Not in so many words, he was saying the same thing. The president actually said, sit down together. These are the terms of agreement. And for a while, we saw that the governor was trying to do the same thing. Was trying to say, okay, let us do it. No matter what you say about it, Wike has a role to play in trying to tamp down the crisis. So does Fubara. But more responsibility is in the hand of Fubara because he's the chief executive of the state. If you tamp down the rhetoric among your people, you create a moral crisis for Wike from the center, who will be seen as an interloper. But when you start indulging yourself in illegalities, he is involved in illegalities as a governor against the law. You cannot take local government funds. It's against the law. You cannot run, You cannot run a budget on 4 people. It's against the law. You cannot do all those things. Those things are not allowed. It is just the law. All right. So when we are saying that there are no solutions to it, the point is that everybody knows what the solution is, but they're not trying to face it. Simple.
All right.